So, we're looking at January 9th. We're in East Texas, and the deer season's over. Ended last weekend, and so I decided to bring out my new gravity feed a deer feeder that I built, and it's just a 55-gallon drum, some 2x4s, some 3-inch PVC. I've got two 3-inch toilet flange through the bottom of the drum, then a small piece to a 45-degree piece of PVC, then to a T. So it'll come out both here and there on both sides. The rebar you're seeing with the washers, I got 3/8-inch rebar, 2-foot sections, and then welded some washers on top. What I'm going to do is pound these into the ground, so between the weight of the feed inside the barrel and the rebar staked in the ground, it shouldn't get knocked over. I've set up peanut butter here high enough that the hogs won't be able to get it. It'll only be for the deer for protein after the rut here. Going to do corn with a little bit of homemade attractant, and they've been loving it. I mean, the hogs love it too, but the deer have been coming through here even days, like 4 or 5 days after all the corn's gone, because of that attractant's leached into the ground, and they've been licking at it, and the hogs have been rooting around trying to get in it. So I got my trail camera right over there, and lots of hogs. So the rest of the winter and spring is going to be working on hog control. That's what we're out doing tonight. Brought the AR out, got the stand up there, so we'll see if we can't take a few hogs out. But yeah, so the deer ought to really enjoy this one. They've been frequenting this area. I've seen some really nice buck, young buck in it, and well, we should be able to finish this up. There's a look at my gravity deer feeder I made, 55-gallon bucket. Geez, that barrel cost me 20 bucks, and the wood's like 8 bucks. Rebar's another $8 or $9. PVC was the most expensive thing, probably 20 bucks for all of it. And you know, a few screws, couple bolts to hold it together, and I even put a handle on this other side, and I had wheels mounted on this side here on either side, so I could just pull it and wheel it right down here, and then I took the wheels off so it'd be nice and level when I got it here. So I rolled it about a mile and a half, and with the bag of 50-pound sack of corn in it, and on the backpack and the rifle, and it really wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, it rolled really well. The wheels I got are the inflatable ones, about 12-inch diameter from Harbor Freight, and then I just used some bolts and washers, and that was it. Nice and easy. With the corn in it, I only brought down a 50-pound sack this time, just because I was bringing down the feeder. So you see, it just, this is how it naturally spilled out on its own when I filled it, and as they eat it, some more will come out. So that is a 50-pound sack in there, mixed in my homemade attractant that they just absolutely love, and you could fit 200 pounds in this feeder easily. I plan on coming down next week with 2 more sacks and throwing it in, and you can see the lid here. When you cut off the top, you can never get it to lay back on properly. So what I did was I put some, this is sidewalk edging. It'll keep the grass from the edge of your sidewalk. So I just did some sidewalk edging, and it helps keep the lid on nice and tight. It's actually a little tricky to put it on. And then you've got these bungee cords that latch onto here. I've got a little wood block as a backer on those, but it'll keep it from having the lid blow off. So here you go. I've got it all staked in, and it is solid. Had those 4 stakes in, so there they are. Thanks again for watching.